Down on State Route 111 that leads into Slab City, and I'm driving into Slab City now. It's a couple 3 miles outside of Nyland. The reason you should be interested in Slab City is because it is free. You can camp here for free for the rest of your life. No one will complain. There are no time limits. People have been camping here for full time for decades. It's just truly an amazing place. It's called Slab City because at one time it was owned by the U.S. Marine Corps. During World War II, it was a training base here in Southern California. And then after World War II, it was decommissioned and everything was removed. The only thing left were the slabs. So it's called Slab City because that's all there is, slabs. And so people can just come and stay here for free for a very, very long time. And in fact, people stay here for decades. People who have moved in, they've set up homesteads, I mean literally homesteads, and stay here for decades. And so that's because there are no restrictions, there are no rules, there's no one to kick you out, there are no authorities that have control. People just come and stay. Well, why you should care about that is because then you can come here and stay for as long as you want. Now, there's probably 5 months of the year when the weather is comfortable. November, December, January, February are going to be pretty comfortable. If anything, there's a chance they would be cool. And so you can be here in that amount of time. The 2 weeks of October, 2 weeks of March probably will be okay. You'll be pushing up into the 90s even then. And so most people don't want to stay that late. But you've got a good 7 months, 5 months where you can stay here. So Slab City styles itself as the last free place, and you can make an argument that that's true. No one will harass you here. No one will, if you don't break the law, if you don't violate other people's rights, you are free here. That's pretty amazing in this day and age. You can spend 4 or 5 months here absolutely free. The nearest shopping is about, the town of Brawley has the best shopping nearby. Calipatria down south of it. 20, 30 miles away would be the nearest real shopping. So I'll pull into Salvation Mountain and just look at it, and then I'm going to pull on. I'm not going to go in and tour. I'm not a big fan. I'm not being a Christian, not believing in salvation, not believing that I'm going to hell or that you're going or anyone's going to hell, that hell exists. I have absolutely turned my will and my life over to the care of God as I understand God, but I'm not going to hell, and neither are you. And so I don't need salvation, and Jesus is not my Savior. But a lot of people want to believe that, and that's fine. You believe anything you want. I don't believe that. No problem. Please believe whatever you want. Just don't inflict it on me. So here's Salvation Mountain. Past Salvation Mountain, we come into town proper. I'll pull over and zoom around and show you the kind of rigs that are here. So you can see from these fences, these trailers have been here a long time. They've built a compound. You're going to see a lot of compounds in Slab City. That by compounds, I mean just that. They have built themselves homes. That's their home. They're literally kind of homesteading. And you just pull over. I mean, there's no ownership here. So you just pull over and set up camp. And it's yours. It's yours if you say it's yours. So will you be safe? So that's probably the question in your mind. Will I be safe if I come to Slab City? And you will be. There are places like any big town with a complete cross section of people. There are going to be places you don't want to be. And there are going to be places where you'll love to be. And you'll be 100% safe one place and not safe at all in another. and so you just make that decision. And straight ahead of us now is the Sunworks. This is Solar Mike. I bought my first solar power system from Solar Mike. Best of my memory, it was in 2009. Boy, things were expensive back then. Really, really expensive. And he has been here all this time, still here. And I highly recommend, if you are looking for a solar install, I recommend you come here and have him do it. The Oasis Club and Lowe's, skate park, library. So here's a signpost with where all the things are in town. You can get UPS deliveries here at Slab City. They have street names, and you put out a number, and you call your site number 400 Skate Park Road, Lowe's Lane. And there are signs stating what the roads are, and then UPS will come and deliver right to your rig. Pretty amazing setup. But as you can see here, they've got different rigs, and so Lowe's is Loaner on Wheels. It's a big singles group, and they have an encampment here. They live here year-round, many of them, and they feel safe and they're sound, and it's an area of town that's a good area of town. So here's something else you're going to see a lot, an old, just a beat up, decrepit trailer here on a slab. So that's quintessential Slab City. So we are now looking at the range. And so that is where performances take place. They run generators, so they have a PA system, and they run lights, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. And so here's an old beat up trailer. Well, it's not actually all that bad, I guess. Sitting on a slab, literally on a slab. You can see here, that's a slab from the military days. And straight ahead here is a big encampment. Let me zoom in on that for you. And you can see in this encampment that they have got shade cloth. I'm looking now at a camp with shade cloth all over their trailers. See, there's trailers under there, and fencing, and they have shade cloth around it. And so when it's unbearably hot, even though when it's unbearably hot, they can still have some element of comfort. Coming up here, you'll see the Slab City Hostel sign for the library. It's an amazing library, it really is. It's give and take. You know, there's just a huge tons of books in there. East Jesus is the name of that area and the name of this road. So here is an old place that has been here for years and years. And it's just garbage from years gone by, everywhere. And this is what gives Slabs its really bad reputation. I mean, you look at it and you just think, what a horrible place and what horrible people. That's just it. That's the way it goes. Here's a really, really elaborate camp. Shade cloth, fencing, signs, crap, trash. So they've put up a sign here that's saying private, keep out. You know, this is theirs. They don't have a title, they don't have a deed, but as far as they're concerned, it's private, keep out. You know what? I'd keep out. I wonder if I can keep out. Wow, see, this is an incredible amount of work went into this. Unbelievable amount of work. and investment in this. And this is probably nearly everything here is extraordinarily creative, has meaning and value to them. Probably don't have much money. They work with what they have, with found crap, and have made something they're very proud of. You know, we will tend here to think what horrible lives they have, and you're going to pity them and think, oh my goodness, this is the way they're forced to live. Everyone here has chosen this. Now, some of them have no money and can't do it any other way. I believe if you talk to them for a while, you would find that they love their lives, and this is not a misery or a death sentence. And at this point in their lives, they would not live any other way or any other place. There's a road sign, 1030 Low Road. And UPS will deliver right to that. You put that on the address, UPS will deliver to it. Again, Edith Lane, 957, Area 12, Slab Lows, single RVers welcome. Anyone single RVer can go down there and camp. See, that's pretty nice and neat and clean and organized. Someone has made a home here, and they're probably going to plan to live here the rest of their lives. And it's neat and clean. They've got solar. They've got a pretty nice rig. They got a garage. There's a car garaged under there. And these are going to be, looks like, almost entirely pretty nice RVs. You know, not crap, not a mess, just nice RVs. You know, kind of the stuff you'd be glad to own. You'd come down here and buy one of these and travel around in it. Nice old Dolphin. You know, these are real popular, kind of a cult thing. Beautiful Class B, nice Class A. You know, if this could be in any RV park in the country. All these rigs. Here's an Airstream. So you can see it's this hodgepodge of what a mess, and really nice stuff. So here is a beautiful fifth wheel. You know, there's nothing slightly trashy about this. That's an expensive rig, kept neatly. Looks like friends gather. Okay, so I've climbed up on what I think is about the highest vantage point I can find above Slab City. This is the tanks. The water tanks were up here. It was probably a gravity flow back in the military World War II days. And so I'm just going to swing around, and this is about the best view I can give you of Slab City from here. Just going to swing around and let you see all the rigs. It's a massive amount of people here. Different kinds of people, different kinds of rigs. Turn just about 180 degrees, and there's a lot of people out there. Way out there, way out across camp. Rigs here. Now that very far distance, that's military. That's not Slabs. And you see, there's all kinds of rigs, all kinds of people, lots of people and rigs everywhere. Pretty mountains in the background. This is truly a melting pot of everything America is, from top to bottom. So there you have it, Slab City, in all of its glory and splendor. All right, we'll move on.